You can find today's top stories on our website, yourerie.com.
Have a great weekend. Friday Night Lights begins right now.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jay Pushkar. Mike Fenner is on assignment. The wait is finally over for baseball fans around our area as the Indians, Tigers, and Pirates made their 2020 Major League debuts on Friday night. And we'll start at Progressive Field. And what a season debut for Tribe starter and last year's All-Star MVP, Shane Bieber. Other than being a little shaky in the first inning, he was simply lights out. Bieber had everything working as he continued to rack up strikeouts inning after inning after inning. He would go 6 full innings on 97 pitches, giving up just 4 hits. Oh yeah, by the way, he set a new club record for strikeouts on opening day with 14 punch-outs. Cleveland's offense managed just 2 runs on the night, one of those RBI coming off the bat of Cesar Hernandez. Indians go on to win the home opener. They take this one by the final of 2-0. In Cincinnati, the Reds hosting the Detroit Tigers, both sides with a special honor during the national anthem prior to the game. We'll pick things up in the bottom of the third. Reds leading 2-0 and looking for more. Mike Moustakas singles to left center. That scores Nick Castellanos. Cincinnati up 3-0. Top of the fourth. And for the Tigers, C.J. Cron takes Sonny Gray deep and out of here, a no-doubter to the upper decks. Detroit trailing by 2. Bottom of the fifth now. Joey Votto getting into the home run act. He takes Matthew Boyd deep and out of here. That gave the Reds a 4-1 advantage. On to the bottom of the seventh. Moustakas puts the game away for good with a 2-run shot, and Cincinnati goes on to outscore Detroit. Your final score in this one, 7-1. In the National League, Pirates visiting the Cardinals as they open up on the road for 2020. Bottom of the third, no score. Tyler O'Neill taking Joe Musgrove deep and out of here to left center field. St. Louis leading 1-0. We'll skip to the bottom of the fifth, same score. Dexter Fowler. He takes a solo shot off Musgrove as well. Cardinals doubling their lead at 2-0. As we go to the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard, the Pirates would make things very interesting. Jacob Stallings had a 2-run single in the seventh, and they were trailing 5-2 going into the ninth. Pittsburgh plated a pair of runs before ultimately falling 5-4. Same 2 clubs will be back at it again Saturday afternoon beginning at 2:15 Eastern Time. And considering it was opening day across Major League Baseball, the saga of where the Toronto Blue Jays will play their home games this season has been decided. The Blue Jays will play a majority of their home games at its AAA facility in Buffalo, New York, and Salem Field. Toronto's first home games will be actually played at Nationals Park in Washington when the Blue Jays take on the Nats. The reason for that is to allow additional time for crews to upgrade Salem Field to Major League Baseball standards, especially their lighting system. Toronto's first home game in Buffalo could be either on July 31st or August 11th.
Being able to have the games here will no doubt strengthen what has already been a great and long partnership with the Blue Jays, and for our organization, even longer with Mark Shapiro, the president of the Blue Jays, and Ross Atkins, the general manager of the Blue Jays. But I think it also is going to give us a great opportunity to showcase Buffalo and showcase our community.
On the Glenwood League diamond, Brendel Bulls taking on the Red Sox at Ainsworth Field. Pitching, defense, and timely hitting was the recipe for success for the Bulls on Friday night. They improved to 3-2 on the shortened season after knocking off the Red Sox 5-3. The Red Sox dropping to 2-3 on the season. Both teams each have 1 game remaining before the playoffs get underway. On the pitch, National Premier Soccer and Members Club tournament taking place in Erie as the Erie Commodores taking on FC Buffalo. Action from the first half. Buffalo on the attack, and Andy Bennett coming up with a great defensive play to break up a potential goal opportunity. Minutes later in a scoreless first half, Buffalo's Novato Elliott rifles one just over the crossbar. It remained scoreless. Then just before half, Buffalo being aggressive, and it pays off as they get the call in the box, and they are awarded a penalty kick from there. Robert Williamson buries the penalty kick. FC Buffalo leading 1-0 at the break. They would go on and beat the Erie Commodores tonight by the final score of 3-2. The first game at the stadium featured Pittsburgh Hotspurs versus Cleveland Soccer Club. Late second half, game tied at 1. Joe Korb sending a shot, but a great save by the keeper, and it remained a 1-1 tie. Minutes later, Cleveland SC on the attack, and Zabalik's Mixel finds the back of the net. Cleveland SC with a 2-1 advantage. Same score now in stoppage time. Hotspurs on the throw-in, and eventually Nate Dragicic scores his second of the game. This one would go to end in a 2-2 draw. The Members Cup tournament continues on Wednesday night as all 4 teams will play at the Haggerty Event Center. To golf in round 2 of the 3M Open from Minnesota, while Brooks Koepka missed the cut, his brother Chase was playing well on the par 3 8th. Chase drops the birdie putt. He finished 4 under on the day. Defending champion Matthew Wolff knocking in this long birdie putt on the 10th green. He is at 9 under par going into round number 3. How about Taylor Gooch on the 13th?
13.
Dials this birdie putt into perfection. He is tied for second at 11 under par. Here's one of your co-leaders, Richie Werenski. On the par 5 18th, he started his day on the back 9, drains the birdie putt there. He and Michael Thompson are tied at 12 under par heading into the final 2 days this coming weekend. Still to come on